Hey folks, I want to do a really quick review on the ad analyses that you guys have been doing. So I've pulled up the Google Doc where you guys posted all of those ads. And the first thing I want to say is that this is very cool work, right? We're definitely starting to do some strong, and not starting, we're continuing to do some strong analysis. But I do want to make a couple of little points. I think that we can actually find some subtle ideas that we haven't quite started to see, and yet we're right there, right? We're so close. So I've chosen a couple of examples from the work you guys have posted, and I just want to run through them quickly. This first one is a really interesting ad, right? I'll give you guys just a moment to take a look. And let's see what the author had said about it. Right? The big idea that the author has is that they're obviously using sex to sell their product, but also trying to mark their boring square pieces of paper towels to, of paper towards young men who think having lots of sex is cool. Therefore, post-it notes must be cool. Right? So I think the author here is dead on. Right? So they're trying to market it to these young men who think that having sex with lots of women is cool. But this is where I think we can see some of the subtle values too. Right? In a sense, I think you could add to this that this is now tacit confirmation or sanctioning that it's okay in the culture to be a womanizing person. Right? They're not actually condemning womanizing at all. They're actually celebrating it. Right? So we can push this thinking here just a little bit more. Right? But it's really, really strong work to start. Similarly, let's take a look at this one down here. Where is it? We're getting there. Here it is. I'll give you a moment to take a look. Got acne? Just ask your boyfriend what to do. Oh, that's right. You don't have a boyfriend. Right? And again, I think that this person made just absolutely great points. It was highlighted in pink. Since this is what I thought, it seems to be a little biased because thousands of men and women both get or have acne. Right? So the ad in this case is bias towards women. But again, I think we could push that a little bit. Right? That okay, it's biased, but then what does that suggest? In other words, this particular ad here, right, is again kind of confirming that women really need to just consider their looks more than anything else, whereas men don't necessarily need to, right? So we can just stretch the initial argument that the author is making here, right? And the last one, a little goes a long way, right? A pencil representing education, right, and linking it to the California Lotto. Again, this person makes great points. Due to the decline of California Lotto sales, California uses this ad to persuade people to continue playing the lottery. They connect people with the school system, right? Absolutely, we can see that. And yet again, I think that we can push it a little bit. What does that suggest that our culture feels about education when we link education to gambling? In other words, we're not saying that we're going to support education via taxes, right? We're going to support education via gambling. We may make a lot of money and give it to education. We may not make a lot of money, right? And so education doesn't seem as important as some other things that we would support, right? In other words, I think that this here says a lot about how we actually view education in the culture. So the point overall is that you guys are doing great work, but that I think we can even push some of our thinking a little tiny bit. Hope this helps. If you haven't already, I would take a look at this doc. There's some awesome stuff up here. Take care.